All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Citations to you, Akim, out there pushing this truth with sincerity, with your boots on the ground, risking your lives and freedom more so than ever. Back at you with another lesson for the elect, hoping it's edifying and straight to the point. All right. And I got a few videos, and this is going to tie into America and Israel's relationship. All right. And I'm going to have precepts after that. But this relationship, America's spreading thin everywhere, but especially the years and years of alley-ooping, I would say alley-ooping and assisting Israel's destruction. That means America's going to go down, and that means we're going to go into World War III. That means it's going to be a problem coming in the days to come, and it's just obvious, and then check it out.
Americans know that Israel and the United States share common values, that we defend common interests, and we face common enemies. Iran's leaders know that too. For them, you're the great Satan, we're the little Satan. For them, we are you, and you are us. And you know something, Mr. President? Just on this last point, I think they're right. We are you, and you are us. We're together. So if there's one thing that stands out clearly in the Middle East today, it's that Israel and America stand together.
And I want to say, Revelations chapter 3, verse 9. That's crazy because I didn't know that they had this precept in there, but that's where I was going to go because I overheard Satan, Yahoo, wacko war criminal. He said he's Satan and America's Satan, little Satan, big Satan, whatever, but it's actually prophecy. Revelations 3 and 9. Behold, I will take them of the synagogue of Satan. And that's what those individuals over there in Israel are, and individuals that are running this this country called America, which say they are Jews, but the ones that call themselves JOOs, they are synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie, and they lie all the time. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. All right. And that's pretty much what the prophecy is saying. And these people have a God complex. They have been the power for a long time, since 1948. They are the 1948ers when John Rockefeller moved those people over there. All right. And then we can go back. People are always rocking that Star of David, the so-called Star of David. It's not a Star of David. It's something else. Let me see. It's witchcraft free protocol. Okay, Star of Bohemia, not David. It's the Star of Bohemia. Something totally different. Doesn't have nothing to do with the Lord. Okay. The so-called protocol of Khazarian Zionists, the protocol of Satan, the so-called protocol of the learned elders of Zion. We would rather call them by what they truly are, as they are indeed the synagogue of Satan. All right. These are their own people's textbooks. All right. These are their own people's writings to tell them what they are, and it's in the scriptures. It's in the scriptures. As you see, Baal or Lord. All right, that's why we use the Lord's true name, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh, meaning he exists, he is. Bahashem, coming in the name of. Yahweh Shai, meaning he delivers or he saves. And that's what we use in Lashawan Kadash, because people can say God or Lord, but it's like, what God are you standing for? What God? You know what I'm saying? So we use that, They're casting spells, forecasting, broadcasting, spell casting. You have to understand that this is Satan's playground here. All right, this is Esau's kingdom, which is filled with satanicism. All right, and as you've seen, Israel. That's why they put a lot of I would call small hat supremacy, and you got the redneck supremacy over here in America. Okay, so continue. Hold on. Acts 7. Hold on. To whom our fathers would not obey, and they made a calf of those days. Okay. And that's what Israel is all about, sacrificing children to Moloch. That star represents Moloch and that bull and all that stuff. So that what happened back in the day. I'm going to read this. I got good eyes. I'm going to get the precept for that later. Acts 7, and I forget the other the verse. To whom our fathers would not obey, and they made a calf in those days, and offered sacrifice unto the idol. Then Yahweh gave them Israel to worship the host of heaven. Yeah, we took up the tabernacle of Moloch and the star of your God, Remphan. Then they heard these things, they were cut to the heart, and they gnashed on him with their teeth, and they stoned Stephen, calling upon Yahweh and saying, Lord, Yahweh shall receive my spirit. So Stephen, I remember he didn't even feel his death. He got hit and he got stoned to death, but he didn't feel that. But he was prophesying against what they were doing in those times, and they're doing the same thing. I'm going to have to get that precept. Acts 7:43. Yeah, ye took up the tabernacle of Moloch and the star of your God Remphan, figures which ye made to worship them, and I will carry you away beyond Babylon. All right, so our forefathers started worshiping what their captives had put in front of them, which is Remphan and figures which we had, they were worshiping a false deity and sacrificing to this God instead of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. All right. And that same thing is today. In America is the great Satan. There's something with Alex Jones back in September 12th, 2001. I think that was when the The Twin Towers was orchestrated and staged, all right, the day after 9/11. And Alex Jones is speaking about that stuff. A lot of brothers watch that band on YouTube. I watch Alex Jones. He says a lot of stuff. They say that he's an insider, but hey, shameful spewing. But check this out.
Stealing. And I'm sick of worshiping Israel. Do you know, back in the 1960s, they bombed the USS Liberty knowing it was one of our ships because it caught the radio chatter of killing thousands of Palestinian children during that invasion, and they torpedoed it as they begged for hours on radio, and LBJ sat there in 63 and let them do it. I don't support the Palestinians either. They're all hyped up and psychotic. But Israel's going to get us nuked, always backing them up like this. Israel calls the Palestinians goyim or cattle or dogs or subhuman. They keep them on concentration camps. I got video of them taking Palestinian women's tomatoes they grow and breaking their water containers and stealing. That's why you have this crap. And our children are going to die. We're going to get nuked because of this. Iran's got the nukes now. Syria. We're going to have nuclear war because Israel likes to go around bombing everybody. I'm sorry. It's just the facts. I have been supportive of Israel for many years. When I found out what they do, shoot little Palestinian children in the genitalia and laughing, it's on video. They call them goyim. They call them dogs. They call them Arabs cattle. And the corrupt Arab governments that are in league with this government, it's really a sick Hegelian dialectic, order out of chaos, bringing the world crises, bringing them terrorism, so we'll accept a highly dictatorial police state regime. It's happening. The world is a-changing. They're telling you to give up your liberty for security.
Yep, and that's, clean cut, man. Clean cut, guys. Kim. All right, he's speaking real. He's an insider. He's speaking on, World War III, second. Because it is right now, that's 2001. Now it's 2024, and the rumors of World War III is just every day. All right, Revelations 11 and 14, the second woe was past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. All right, so and that's talking about the second woe is the first, it's like a Second World War, and the third World War is on the way. All right, because little Satan and big Satan, your Middle East, so-called Middle East, which is basically Western Asia, I believe. Western Asia. It's Asia. Don't quote me on that, but it's Asia. They just they called it the Middle East because there's no Middle West or no Middle South. It's just some wordplay that they did. All right. In America, aka Mystery Babylon, is they have been in the power for a long time. They are the wicked. Like, if they are actually the real people and that guy is the president of them, how is it that he's calling himself Satan? How is it if he's calling himself Satan and it lines up with Revelations? I'm gonna go to 2 and 9. Revelations chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulations and poverty, but thou art rich. And it's talking about the real Israelites, the real children of the Lord, all right? And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are the Jews, but are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. And they acknowledge that they are the synagogue of Satan. Majority of them claim atheism, all right? When I'm saying majority of them, I mean those individuals in at Israel area. They are atheism. They don't believe in the Lord. They don't believe in that stuff. They are not the people. All right, and majority of them are part of the alphabet community as well. So it's a telltale sign that these people aren't the people. All right, it's a telltale sign, and they know it. That's why when you go over there to Israel, they can't what is it? To know your what is it? Damn, to know your race. The fraternity test or one of those things is illegal because to figure out they can't figure out who they are. You can't trace back their lineage type of thing. It's illegal over there, and it's a reason. And I think it's the highest in cancer over there too because they don't belong. All right, they don't belong in that area. That's part of the tectonic plate of so-called Africa. All right, you know it is what it is. You know, or Asia. You know, whatever. You know, but these people are liars, and their lies are coming into fruition. Because they've been terrorizing the people, and even the Palestinians. They're not the real Palestinians. The real Palestinians are Hamites. All right. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And the prophets, the brothers out there on the highways and byways, which is on all over the world now. That's the spirit of the Lord's mouth, all right? We are the Lord's mouthpiece and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And the Lord is coming and is going to destroy all the wicked, all their lies, all their secret societies will not come anymore, all right? Will not prevail anymore, all right? And, yeah, that's what's going on. Let's go back to... Stone 7. And go to chapter 7. Acts chapter 7. Some heat. I see Stephen was prophesying. Let me start with do some reading. All right. Let's start with 51. Acts 7, chapter 51 is when Stephen, among with other disciples, were prophesying. But Stephen was prophesying because they were worshiping to that Malak, which is the thing going on today. Acts chapter 7, verse 51. Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ear, ye do always resist the Holy Ghost. As your fathers did, so do ye. Which of the prophets have not your fathers persecuted? And that's what they did. They persecuted all the prophets, which we will be persecuted as well. And they have slain them which showed before of the coming of the just one, in whom ye have been now the betrayers and murderers. 53. And have received the law by the disposition of angels and have not yet kept. And that goes to show, the law is not done away with, not even in that time. It's not done away with, guys. All right. When they heard these things, they were cut to the heart, and they gnashed on him with their teeth. And that's what happens today. When you hit the precepts with these stiff-necked Israelites, these stiff-necked 2/3, they get angry. They get the demon in them starts tripping. All right, and they wanna harm you. They will cause harm to you. 55. But he, being full of the Holy Ghost, looked up steadfastly into heaven and saw the glory of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai standing on the right hand of Yahweh, and said, Behold, I see the heavens opened, and the Son of Man standing in the right hand of Yahweh. Then they cried out with a loud voice and stopped their ears and ran upon him with one accord. So they all came to Stephen and to harm him at one accord, because he was prophesying the downfall and letting them know, standing bold against them with no fear, doing what he was supposed to do according to the Lord's will, and cast him out of the city and stoned him. And the witnesses laid down their clothes at a young man's feet, whose name was Saul. And they stoned Stephen, calling upon Yahweh, saying, Lord Yahweh Shai, receive my spirit. And he kneeled down and cried with a loud voice, Lord, lay not this sin on their charge. And when he had said this, he fell asleep. So he didn't feel nothing, no pain. The Lord made him to go to sleep and not feel any pain. And when, Lord willing, when the time of persecution happens, the hour of temptation and Jacob's trouble and all that stuff, the Lord will have mercy on the Akim, on us, man. Kahalayim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Kahalayim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Chakudash. The Lord has mercy on us, man. When different persecutions come upon us, because that's what happens when you are preaching this gospel. People turn against you. People, this thing is worthy of death. All right, and the people that are in control, that are using witchcraft on the 2/3 and on this world, on Babylon and stuff like that, and got our people all fucked up, are the elites of Israel and United States, which is the Mystery Babylon and stuff like that, and they're the ones that are causing these chaos, order-out chaos, like Alice Jones said. They're the ones causing this shit, and the Lord is controlling them, of course, but it is what it is, man. It's time that we know what's going on and have faith and don't be scared. Have no fear. Still prophesy. Do what you're supposed to do. The Lord will not forsake us if we don't forsake the Lord, Hope this is edifying to the elect. Foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Until next time, Shalom.